background knowledge?
Certainly. I'm Dr. Umar JOHNSON, Doctor of Clinical Psychology, a certified school psychologist, certified school principal. I'm also a political scientist, a blood relative of the great Frederick Douglass, a former Minister of Education for Marcus Garvey's Universal Negro Improvement Association, author of the book Psychoacademic Holocaust, the Special Education and ADHD Wars Against Black Boys. I'm a private practicing school psychologist where I evaluate children in an effort to keep them out of special ed, away from ADHD and off of the dangerous psychiatric medications. Founder of a movement, the National Independent Black Parent Association, where we try to organize black parents to fight to protect their children in school. And I'm currently in the middle of an effort to raise $2 million to purchase the St. Paul's College, a historically black college in Virginia that we want to rechristen into the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy.
So is that going to be a charter school, basically?
Nah, independent. Charter schools are still public schools by law. Okay. And we really don't want the local or state Department of Education dictating our curriculum and our school culture. So it's going to be independent. Of course, it's going to be tougher that way because that means there's no outside money. Right. But we believe as Pan-Africanists and Garveyites that what is to be done for black people must be done by black people.
Tell us a little bit about the curriculum at the school and why.
Certainly.
But give it to us in baby steps.
I got you. Right now, the dominant narrative of public education in America is to prepare children to go to college. Okay. Schools exist to get your child into college. Right. For African children, that's not a worthy goal because college doesn't guarantee opportunity. Right. It doesn't even guarantee a job. Right. We have to do better than that. Right. College is sending black people into debt, with lifelong poverty, in the form of student loans. Right. We have to prepare our children not for college, but for economic self-development. So at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy, our children will be trained in at least 12 different expertise areas where they will be able to take that and turn it into a business the day after they graduate from high school. I don't want our children to have to go to college in order to access wealth. I don't want them to have to go to college in order to earn a living. I want them to be in a position to earn that living right after high school graduation. So they will be taught how to do documentary films. They will be taught how to make vegan food. They will be taught the real estate industry. By the time a child is done 9th grade, they will have mastered the real estate market in their native state. By the time they're done the 11th grade, they will have their own stock portfolio. By the time they're done their 3rd year of school, they would have already mastered multinational investments in stocks. Before they graduate, they will know how to do their own taxes. So we want to make sure that they are economically sophisticated and economically adept. Because the top 1% richest people in America never went to college. Not only did they not go to college, most of them live off of unearned income. So while we're slaving, they're sleeping, making more money in their sleep than we do on the job.
Passive income. Segue into the income. You talked about agriculture in that segment just a second ago. You talked about agriculture and the economic independence of agriculture. Besides agriculture, what are some other avenues? You just talked about documenting things.
Yeah.
For
tourism.
Okay.
Black people spend a disproportionate amount of their disposable income on tourism. Bob Johnson sold BET to Viacom in 2000 for $2 billion, I believe it was. He did that because he wanted to go into tourism. He believed he could make more money in tourism than he could with BET. The problem was racism kept him from getting into that particular industry the way he wanted to. We want to teach our children how to capture those black tourism dollars. The amount of money that we spend traveling, flying, floating, but we don't own any commercial ships. We don't own any airlines. We own not a single what do we want to call that? Franchised hotel. There's not a single black franchised hotel on the planet Earth that I'm aware of. We have black hotels, but it's not franchised. So it's in one location and one location only. Right. That makes no sense with the type of money we spend traveling. So we want to teach our children how to capitalize on that. Clothing production and manufacturing. Very important. Our children will be taught how to make clothing. That's another area where we're spending a significant proportion of our disposable income. We want to teach them how to make their own clothes.
Okay. Now, you brought up airlines, you brought up clothing. Now, might sound like I'm taking a jab.
No, that's all right.
Tyler Perry just went in negotiation to buy an airline. You got Damon Dash, you got Shark Tank, Damon, you got blacks
Right.
I'm leaning towards